Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. So today we tackled about media and globalization. So before that, I would like to ask a question before we start our topic. So the question is, what cultural norms and values transmitted by the media today can be considered influential among youth? For me, as a student, I can say it depends in our perspective. For me, media, particularly social media, it significantly shapes cultural norms and values among youth by influencing their perceptions of self, body image, and social behavior. We go to our topic entitled Media and Globalization. So, media and globalization. What is media and globalization? So, media and globalization are deeply intertwined, with media playing a crucial role in facilitating and shaping the globalized world we live in now. So, ang media is nag-shape na siya sa atuang gipuy-an now. Which means nag-involve na himong advance and more advanced. As cited by Matos 2012, Thompson asserted that international news, broadcast, television programming, new technologies, film, and music all play a significant part in the media's current role in promoting globalization and enhancing cross-cultural exchange and creating numerous information and image flows between nations. So, okay. In before 1990s, mainstream media systems were primarily national in scope in the most countries since then. However, most communication media have grown more global, reaching audience across national borders. Prior to 1990s, mainstream media in the most country was largely confined to national audiences. However, since then, media has becoming extremely global, reaching audience worldwide through various channels like international news, broadcast, televisions, programming, and new technologies. This shift is largely contributed to globalization and advancement in communication technology. Global capitalism, new technologies, and the growing commercializations of televisions worldwide are a consequence of deregulations policies enacted by several European and American nations to expand cable and satellite channels have all played a major role in facilitating international and information flows. Globalization theories have discussed how globalization cultural aspect has significantly influenced the process. The mechanical technological advancement of the 18th and 19th centuries, which began primarily with the invention of telegraph in 1837 and included the development of postal services, the international telephone and the radio communications, and the creations of the modern mass circulation press in the Europe, are largely responsible for the rapid expansion of the communication in the 21st century. However, the development of technologies and could send message through electromagnetic waves was a game changer for globalizations of communications. Mass media or mass circulation muna ang nag-talk about nga mas daghan ang mahatagan sa information or maabtan sa mga information not only in the one nation but also in the global world. The development of the technology right now, the development of technology, it help us foster and faster communication in the global world, and easily to get the information and news, not only in television, not only in radio station, but also we have now the cell phones, the social media platforms that help us um, easily to get the information and contact for and to contact our loved ones in the other country. And a global codification system began in the 19th century with the rise of international news agencies like Reuters. Nonetheless, it was not until the 1960s, with the takeoff of the first geostationary communication on satellites, that communication by electromagnetic transmission became fully global, thus making the globalization of communications a distinctive phenomenon of the 21st century, according to Thomson, 1995. Okay, the globalization of communication, while having roots in the 19th century with a rise of international news agency like Reuters, truly talk of the in the 20th century advancement of the geostationary communication satellite in 1960. It marked a shift fully globalized and globalize the communication system to the word codification. A codification system is a method of organizing information by assigning unique codes to item, often using numbers, letters, or a symbol to represent specific characteristic or classification. This system allows the efficient identification, storage, tracking, and management of large inventories or complex data set. It aims to standardize and reduce a variety item and minimizing cost and complexity. The Reuters naman, Reuters is the leading global source of news coverage muna siya sa una. We have been licensing content and information to media organization, technology companies, governments, and corporations since 18 since 1851. And the first geostationary communication satellite was the CENTCOM 3, launched on August 19, 1964. It was an experimental satellite used in communication across the Pacific, including the 1964 Summer Olympics in ang ganang CENTCOM 3, it was a significant milestone in satellite communication. It demonstrating the potential geostation orbit I.C. Harold A. Rosen. He is an engineer of Hogs Aircraft Company. Is credited with inventing the first operation of geosynchronous communication satellite. And now let's proceed the media and its function. Media in its various forms has been a crucial enabler of a globalization by facilitating the spread of information, culture, and ideas across the borders. So, moto ang media. And additionally, according to Arjan Apayodarahay, who was quoted by Lul 2014, migration, that is the shifting patterns of migration as the people move around the world more quickly as a result of technological and sportation advancement, combined with media advancements, pave the way in drastic alterations of human existence and create the condition for globalization. Media contributed in globalization of politics, economy, culture, and also we have considered media like radio, television, and the newspaper. And lastly, social media, like we know the social media like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and etc. We have many social media platform now. According to LOL 2014 or LOLE 2014, globalization would not have been possible without media, since they are developed simultaneously. Paspas na daw over time. So paspas na gyud ang social media karon, ang technological advancement karon. Then he provided evidence for this assertion by describing how media has changed over time. So every for now is nagsugod sa ng kita sa millennial, matang ng generation karon, na ang Gen Z, na ang Alpha, na ang Beta, and nagka every generation nagausab na jud, nagka-change na jud ang platform for ng every generation.